Trump was diagnosed positive with COVID at the full moon point, and by the next day, when the moon went through the late degrees of Capricorn, he found himself hospitalized. This makes perfect astrological sense, since within the context of multiple big planet transits, and especially Saturn and all the 6th to 12th house transit action, the full moon challenged his 12th house Mercury, and by the next day it was squaring the Saturn-Venus conjunction in the 12th house. From this point, we see that Mars, in heavy pressure from Aries to the Saturn-Venus conjunction, both now as well as at the time of the diagnosis and the hospitalization the next day, will now slowly retrograde away from those degrees, so that by the middle or end of next week, it will lighten the pressure on those two planets. If things improve around then, we would have to consider it a very good sign, and may in fact signal he will recover either pretty quickly or in due time. If not, then it means the continuing Saturn pressure to those points, together with the quincunx Pluto is making to the Sun, and the opposition to Saturn, both of which continue for the next several weeks, are in control. And then it would mean the sickness would likely continue for a longer period through October or beyond, or who knows how far or how badly it will all turn out. What he has going for him is that natal Saturn, despite being in the 12th, which makes it automatically dangerous in this type of scenario, other than conjoining Venus, isn't a terribly difficult planet, and neither is natal Pluto, so perhaps he'll be able to escape their October and November wrathful transits in regard to his own personal health. On the other hand, I have to be honest and say, I'm trying my best to be optimistic on his behalf. These are not the kinds of transits you want, challenging you at a time when things are so rough you find yourself within the walls of a hospital. One way or the other, I simply cannot see how any of this contributes in any positive way in the political arena. There are already reports his campaign is in total disarray, and I would not be surprised to see further erosion in the next round of polls.